What's up everyone? It's Jordan here with Goblin's Garden, and happy Halloween, happy spooky season to all of you, all my viewers here. And I'm really excited for today's episode. We're gonna be doing some fun Halloween type of stuff. We're gonna be making some worms in dirt, which is a classic, one of my favorites. And we'll also be carving a little pumpkin. And we'll also be carving a little pumpkin, a little jack-o'-lantern. So I'm really excited, and let's get started. Okay, so here are all of our ingredients for our worms in dirt. We got our gummy worms, of course. We have our chocolate cookies that honestly are just Oreos that I've just taken the cream out of and crushed up. We have some eggs, melted butter, vanilla, flour, sugar, chocolate frosting because I'm lazy, and cocoa powder. So really not that many ingredients, and it's pretty simple, like less than 30 minutes. So first thing we'll do is preheat the oven to 325. Okay, and now we will add our sugar. We'll add 1 1/4 cup of sugar.
What just happened to you? You got dusted?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Dang.
I just got, is it all over my face? Like
A little bit.
it feels like. Oh my goodness.
Dust break. Dust it out. Dust it out. Oh, that's that fine cacao powder right there. Let me see your face.
Okay, so we added our sugar. Now we will add our cocoa powder. We're gonna add 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. So we got our sugar, we got our cocoa powder. Now we will add some melted butter. This is gonna be 1 1/4 cup of melted butter. Add that on in there. Yummy, yummy. Lots of butter. Okay, now we're gonna wanna stir this with a spatula because it's just easier to stir it with a spatula than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got all of that mixed up. Now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking vanilla extract. And then we will add 2 eggs, but we're gonna add 1 at a time. And that's important so that it incorporates it evenly. So we'll do 1 egg at a time here.
Beauty. Plot twist, we're doing them 2 at a time.
I did not even think about it, and I just did both at the same time. Oh well.
They beat the same.
Yep, we're just gonna hope that it still turns out good. So here we go. Going for it. We're going off the recipe now.
We're fucking off the rails now.
Sorry, Tasty.
Too high for this.
Consistency wise. Okay, now I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of flour, regular all-purpose flour. 1/2 cup of flour. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's a rough estimate. Okay, now we stir all that together. Okay. Okay, so all mixed, ready to go. You're gonna line your baking dish. This is like an 8x8 baking dish. Lining it with parchment paper, and our oven is preheated, so we are going to add this in there. Hopefully I don't spill this. Yes. Ooh, this was tasting perfectly chocolatey, and just a little bit of saltiness, which is what I want. I don't want it to be overly sweet because we're also going to add frosting on top. That's going to be very sweet. Okay. We'll leave a little in the bowl to lick off.
Make it right there.
Okay. So now it's all spread out semi evenly as I could get. Now we're just going to put it in the oven. For 20 minutes, we will bake this for 20 minutes. And in the meantime, let's blaze.
So the timer went off. I'm going to turn off the oven.
I'm doing it the wrong and drop it.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
Dang, looking delish. Do we have any toothpicks?
So we have to let it cool down. No, we don't have any toothpicks, but you can see it's starting to separate from the parchment paper. So that also tells me that it's done.
Good signs.
So we just have to let it cool down now before we do the frosting. Okay, that was dank. That was a salad fingers. Doesn't want to focus. That was a salad fingers pre-roll from Stone Age Farms. Very dank. And now we are going to start pumpkin carving. So I'm really excited about this. I don't really know what design I'm going to do yet, but you'll see how it turns out. He's probably going to help me because it's pretty hard to cut a pumpkin, actually. So, all right. The cake brownie, I want to call it a brownie almost, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a brownie. So this is done and it's cooled. Now we can add our frosting. You just want to make sure that it's evenly coated, all up in those edges as well. But I don't like too much frosting either. You know what I mean? And now, the part that I've been waiting for, I'm so excited to add these freaking gummy worms. Mostly just so I can eat some. You wanna add some gummy worms? You gotta make it real lifelike because they have tops and bottoms. They're flat on one side and rigid and lined on the other.
Oh yeah. The worms, they just like
So like
crawl, they sprout everywhere.
they're real worms.
That one's coming up like that. He's trying to get a breath of air. What do you got going on here?
Yeah, you can try and push it down.
These guys are friends. They are collapsing on each other.
There you go. Yeah.
This one, he's stuck in the corner because I think there's a way up.
Nice.
I think it feels better now.
Okay, let's get a close-up of those bad boys. Worms crawling around their dirt. And the final step, we're gonna add some of the top dirt that they're crawling around in.
The Oreo fucking cookie.
Well, the Oreo cookies. I'm just making sure that
Oh, the chunks is good too, though.
the chunks, yeah, but you don't want too big of chunks. We're just gonna
It's a delicate process.
worms and dirt. I honestly haven't done this since I was like a kid, so this is great. This is really doing it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the worms in their dirt. And we're done. Yes. Super easy, super fun. And we're going to bring this over to your little brothers later, so they don't watch my videos, but this will be a surprise for them for Halloween.
Y'all already know.
And they're gonna love it. This shit is going to be decadent. Okay, let's try and get this out.
At worst, though.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
But that's fudgy.
Very fudgy. Oh man. I'm just gonna take a bite of it like this on the fork. So chocolatey. So good. I need some freaking oat milk. So good. It's very rich. So you definitely have to be a chocolate fan to like this one. But I am. My little gummy worm rolling in his dirt. Come here. Yeah. Delicious. Chocolatey. Spooky. And we have finished our jack-o'-lantern. A nice, simple, classic jack-o'-lantern to keep the spirits at bay. So let's go see what it looks like with a candle. Okay, so you have seen the jack-o'-lantern, you have seen the worms and dirt, and it was delicious. And that is our Halloween activities for you guys. I hope you guys are all staying safe out there. Watch out for those THC-laced gummies that they're passing around to the kids. A real menace to society, those are. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and subscribe. I love you.